Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. The Terrapins headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So USC's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So Maryland's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Under pressure. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
He's past the sticks. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Sets his feet. It's Washington. They're all over it. And he will get just beyond the 1st down marker before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Right side, it's Fleming. Touchdown, Maryland! A great catch and run for 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll go to the counter. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Keep it on the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Quick give. It's Miller. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. After the run, now to throw. That one just came off his hand badly.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Trying to slip through and pick it up. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The Trojans will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Turns it upfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Trojans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Terrapins! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Mosley. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Jordan. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Coleman Williams. And he's still running after the move. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. Nowhere to go.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Second down, going to throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Myers on the move. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Trojans! A tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The handoff. Turning it on. He's past the marker. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Maybe some room here. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's dropped after taking the hit. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Powers inside. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Terrapins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Right side, it's Fleming. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. Drives inside. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. He's up to 73 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Danzy. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Move to his right. Hard running there. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. From the gun, it's Jordan. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia in their matchup against the number 2 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Mitchell 1 with capital M.
There as he gets the first down, and they'll mark
Mitchell
him at the 48.
1.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside. It's Coleman Williams. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The give is to Williams. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he made the extra point without problem. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Caught by Williams on the right. At the 45 on his way. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Tough run here. It's Jordan. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. So the final period starts with a second down play. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Out wide right, it's Anderson. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Trojans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played.
Touchdown, Trojans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Leaves it in his belly. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense lining up for a first down play. Pulls it, looking for a crease. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Across the 45. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. The run inside. It's Jordan. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Intercepted for the 11th time. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Burrowing for yardage. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Well, this offense is one of the 25 best in the nation on 3rd down. That time they try to run it. Give the defense credit. Physical at the point of attack. They're able to get the stop, now setting up 4th.
Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Looking downfield, it's Mayaba. Right side, it's Jordan. Runs through a man, he might have some space. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Comes down, it's Anderson. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. The throw to the outside is complete. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Second down to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And here's the third interception of the night. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man,